My name's Khan, the Video Game Hunter, and I'm going to be showing you a PS3 collection video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I do have over 100 videos on my channel, so please do check them out. So the following is my PS3 game titles in no particular order. I will be showing you them. So the first game I have in my collection is Digimon All-Star Rumble. The second game, not a great game, is Kane. Next game is Mortal Kombat vs. DC. By far my most favorite game, Ultimate Marvel Capcom. You get additional 6 players in this. So the 6 players are Nemesis from Resident Evil and a few other guys come in this. So this is a bonus game, so highly recommend if you find this game, get it, because prices are going up for this game. A fantastic game, Wolverine's Origins. I have played this on the PSP, but on the PS3 it's a completely different game. So one of my really fun favorite games. A very nice Metal Gear Solid collection. So what I liked about this was you got the Peace Walker, but I was a little sad you didn't get Metal Gear Solid 1 in this. But that is the game. Pretty intense game this is. One of my favorite games, the Metal Gear Solid series is. Doom 3. I haven't played this particular game yet, but I do like the Doom games. WWE 13. This is probably one of the better WWE games out there, in my opinion. The new 2K stuff is just outrageously horrible. So this game is a good gem of a game to have. The next game I have is Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Next one I have is Men in Black. So I haven't played this, but I picked this up for super cheap. It was 50 cents at a yard sale, so a really fun game to play. The next game I have is Facebreaker. A fantastic upgrade in graphics, remastered edition of God of War. If you know, this is a game everyone's played on the PS2, but on PS3 it's great. Another version of God of War. That's the third part. Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Taikenchi. Syndicate. Next game I have in my collection is Sniper Ghost Warrior. So continuing on, I have Lost Planet 2. Fracture. It's like a futuristic game, you go back in time. So that's the graphics on the back. Far Cry 3. SmackDown vs. Raw 2001. So sadly you don't have the manual for this, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. This game I enjoyed, but not as much as 2013. I know there's 1,000 Grand Theft Autos out there, but this is a fun game. A Castlevania game. Sniper Elite. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Street Fighter Arcade Edition. Devil May Cry. It's kind of cool with Dante's shorter hair. And Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast. Another great game is Red Dead Redemption. Bayonetta. So I got this at a yard sale for $10. It was a little steep, but on the Wii U I really like it. PS3 is okay, but the Wii U edition I really like. By far one of the best games and best series are the Batman titles. So this is Arkham City, Naruto Storm 2, the Game of the Year edition, Red Dead Redemption, the other version of Red Dead Redemption, the Nightmare version, Shadow of Colossus for the PS3. This is a remake of the PS2. I didn't know I had a second copy of this game, but this is another game of Grand Theft Auto. A fun game right here. So what I really liked about this game was the cool combat of the game, but sadly this is a PAL version. But I did have the other version, so I don't know where that went, but this is the PAL version, which didn't work on my PS3 for some reason. SmackDown versus Raw. What I liked about this was there was a small ECW roster, so that was a fun aspect, but it was just a pretty regular game. So it was still better than 2K20. Any game's better than 2K20. Here's a 007 game. Soul Calibur is the next game I have in my collection. Tekken 6. Tekken Tag Team Tournament. The Naruto game. This is a fantastic game, a blast from the past. NBA Jam. Really enjoyed this game quite a lot. Next game is Batman Arkham Asylum. This is just a Assassin's Creed disc, so I'm probably going to be trading this away, so this shouldn't be in the collection, but it's just there. Limited edition, Darkness 2, and Mafia 2. Alright, so the next games I'll be showing in the collection is Metal Gear Solid. So that's the Legacy Collection, once again. But this is the complete version, and you get a lot more games here. So the next game I have in the collection is Twisted Metal. A fantastic game. Assassin's Creed 3. I think this is the most commonly played game for this system. So the next game in the collection is Grand Theft Auto 5. Another game is Infamous. So the next game is a Spider-Man game, and these Spider-Man games for some reason have shot up in price. So if you find some Spider-Man games for the PS3, hang on to them. I don't know why they're worth so much money right now. Another Assassin's Creed game, Revelations. I really like this genre. I didn't pay $59.99 for this. I only paid $1 for this. But Dead Rising 2. Any Dead Rising game I have actually really liked. Really fun. Just feels like The Walking Dead all over again in a video game version. Another game, Naruto Ninja Storm. I did enjoy this game, but I didn't think it was the greatest WWE game. I'm a huge WWE fan. As you can see on my channel, I collect WWE action figures. And this is a great way to relive the legends of the wrestling. And fun game. So there's a Liberty Cities. One of my favorite fighting games out there is Injustice. So this game I haven't played at all, but it is a rare game, so I just picked it up. Or it's an uncommon game, so I picked it up just for the heck of it. Valkyrie Chronicles. Star Ocean, The Last Hope. Good game right here, Last Rebellion. So the other game I have is Cross Edge. Alright, the other game is Persona 4 Arena. So Resident Evil is the next game I have. One of my all-time favorite PS2 remastered games is the Sly Cooper edition. This is a complete collection. Super fun game. If you have never played a Sly Cooper game, you gotta play it. I did not even bother playing this game just because I heard it wasn't the greatest Final Fantasy. So I didn't play it. Let me know in the comments if this was a good Final Fantasy or not. Splinter Cell Double Agent. An awesome game. Black Ops 2. Pretty common. Sold like 5 million I don't know how many millions of copies, but this game is not trading in that much at GameStop. But some other stores in Canada actually take this in for a good trade credit, so it's a good game. On the PS Vita, this game is worth so much money. I have no idea why, but The Amazing Spider-Man. Another game I have not played. And it is one of those games that I picked up because it was an uncommon title. Eternal Sonata. Everyone has to play this game from this title. So it is a great title here. Next game is Duke Nukem Forever. My light went out on my camera for some reason. GoldenEye Reloaded. Next game is Dragon Age Origins. Another game. My most favorite WWE game of all times is WWE All-Stars. So that is something that you can, if you haven't played this game and you're a wrestling fan, this is dream matches that you can have from the past, present WWE stars. The next game is Megan Souls. This is Trinity Universe. Next game in my collection is Kingdom Hearts. I love these games. Really fun. Great stories. Great titles. Another uncommon title I picked up. Arkham City. Super fantastic game. This game is Genesis Collections. What I really loved about this game was you got all the Sega games of the past. Streets of Rage was there. Sonic was there. Just all these games right here. You can see Phantasy Star. So games that, you know, were rare on Sega, you could actually all play together on a PlayStation 3. So this was a rare gem of a title. I really like this. Another version of Dragon Age. Dragon Age The Awakening. One of the things I really liked about the PS3 was they had a lot of remastered HD edition games. So Prince of Persia, if you haven't played this, really fun. I haven't played through all of them, but I have played a good portion of each game. So really good game. This was the version I was saying, the regular version of Marvel vs. Capcom. You don't get the 6 additional characters that you do in Ultimate. Once again, is a good title to have. This is another variant of, cover-wise, of Marvel vs. Capcom. So this is a collector's edition. It came in a sleeve, but the guy that had it didn't have it, so he couldn't give it to me. But the 6 guys were Iron Fist, the guy in the red, Nemesis, Nova, Doctor Strange, I believe, were all the guys that came in that were extra, and Hawkeye. So those are all the extra guys you got in this game. So super good game. Dead Island. I remember going yard selling. I really wanted to find the special edition. And every time I went to go to a game store, I didn't want to pay the full price. So I was really happy to pick this up for $1 or $2. A game that I'm still playing, because I have so many games to play. Haven't passed this game yet, but a really fun game, Batman Arkham Origins. Let me know in the comments from which Batman was your favorite Batman. Medal of Honor. Demon Souls. BioShock. And the last game of them all is Yakuza. So that is my overall collection of my PS3 titles. Like, comment, and subscribe. I do have an NES game title to show everyone, all my NES titles, as well as my Game Boy Advance. And then after that, I'm pretty much done all my collection videos. So if you guys want, if you guys can check the other videos out.